So look, YouTube, I'm back to share one of y'all the biggest debates you'll probably hear in life, man. I ain't gonna say it's of all, but it's a real big one. And that's whether you should take life seriously or not. And I'm just give y'all my straight up opinion, and this is me with my life, because I can say first and foremost, it's different with everybody, for real. So I can't really just sit here and judge somebody else by not taking life seriously. But at the same time, those usually the people that regret it when they're older. I can say that though. And that's why I'm glad I'm where I'm at now in life. So basically, like I said, it just all depends. And what it depends on is where you at in life right now. And when I say that, cause I mean, you got people like that's around my age. You know, we all in our early 20s. You got people still figuring stuff out, still trying to know what they want to do in life and this and that. But I can tell you one thing about it is I feel like if you always got too much support in life, and no, support is definitely a good thing, but I'm saying if you got not even support, let's just say if you baby through life, let's just say that. Let's just say you baby through life, because I didn't knew a few people that has that type of lifestyle. When I say baby, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody holding your hand through life, literally. So I think it's how you ever gonna learn through that. And I'm basically saying that to say because basically, okay, we gonna give a person that's walked through life and a person that's kind of trying to figure things out on their own and make it through life on their own. So that's kind of what we're gonna basically look at for this debate conversation. So, cause I know the difference between the two of them. Cause I mean, I can say in a way I was kind of a part of both, but I wasn't. But I was at the same time. If that makes sense. So basically, so obviously, let's say if you a person that you mess up in life, you do something wrong in life the wrong way, you never gonna learn from your mistakes if someone's there to pick you up from it. Then you just gonna, not saying you're gonna think it's okay, but you're not gonna learn from it at the same time, because somebody was there to pick you up from something you failed from. Because me, I failed from plenty of things in life already within only 2 years. And I could say I didn't have so much support and being, helped, through different things. I ain't gonna just put my business on display and, but it's just been plenty of things, let's just say that. But that's the thing, I've been through all these trials and tribulations that I learned from them, and it makes me who I am today. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I'm where I want to be now, but let's just say, I got my head screwed on now, and now I know what I need to do in life and what I'm gonna do in life, rather than think about what I want to do in life. And that was basically about my previous video about the smoking. Because you can sit here and smoke your whole life away, trying to figure out how you're gonna get rich, how you gonna make money, how you gonna be financially stable, this and that and the third. You you really can't, like I said, you really can't just sit there and try to just smoke all your situations away. At one point, you're gonna have to sit there, sometimes by your lonely, and just sit there and just think away. Rather, it's gonna, cause that's the thing. It's either gonna make or it's either gonna break. In some cases, it's gonna break a lot of people because, like I said, through most of the stuff I ain't already been through, I can say a lot of this stuff probably would have broke people and they probably would have been gave up on life. But I specifically think God chose me to be a strong individual. So I feel like that's why I continue to push on life every day. Like, I've never been to, like, not to offend any of those that's been suicidal or anything, but I never been a suicidal type. But like I said, it's not to offend y'all, make y'all feel bad. I get how life can be, how it feels. But like I said, that's why I said it can make or it can break somebody trying to sit there through your thoughts. And I feel like that's why so many people try to smoke and do this other extra stuff. Like, there's plenty of ways to alleviate stress and stop thinking so much about, something. And that's why they say, you shouldn't take life so seriously or whatever. But like I said, me, in my opinion, like I said, I just think it depends on what you've been through. Because, I mean, if, let's just say you live with your folks. Let's say you live with your folks, but I'm saying when you live, because anybody can live with their folks, but let's say you living with your folks, but you living rent-free with your folks. That's a complete difference. That's how most people don't take life seriously, because they live rent-free with their folks. So that's just the thing. Like, if you live rent-free with your folks, you most likely not gonna take life as seriously. You're not gonna think about your future and where you want to be in life, like in the future. Like, you just think about living in the now and having all these memories. And yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, you can have all these memories, but okay, so think about, you have all these memories. Yeah, you had fun, you did this, you did that. That's the thing, you can only have memories of where you've been. Okay, so let's just put it like, you could have memories of where you've been. So let's say you in your early 20s. You wasted all your 20s. And now you like 30, 40 something. Reminiscing on everything you did when you was young. And wish you can go back to that. But now you over here working your ass off because you got to sit here and figure out how you going to, provide either for yourself, your family, or whatever the case may be. That's basically just my point. Like, not saying taking life should be so seriously, but at the same time, to an extent, you should take it serious. Like I said, it just all depends kind of on your situation. So it's just like, that's my whole point. Like, if you pretty much walked through life, maybe in most cases you're gonna be blinded to that, and you're not gonna really think of it like that. You're just gonna be living for now, and you're just gonna be living a YOLO lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, I know how that feels, because I was living a YOLO lifestyle, and then I see where it kind of got me and misled me through life. And now I feel like I really have a purpose for life and something to live for. Because I feel like at first, I'm not gonna say I didn't have nothing to live for, but at the same time, I kind of didn't. Because it's just me personally, I never been the selfish type. Like I enjoy things, materialistic things. They look nice and all this extra stuff, but it's not worth it though. And that's gonna be another video on something, how materialistic stuff is not worth it. So basically, assets versus liabilities. I'm gonna make a video on that too. But yeah, man. So that, like I said, so like really, my opinion, I say no matter where you are in life, take life serious no matter what, because there's no telling what's like. You can't really tell your future, and if you're not worried about your future, then your head is not on right. I could just basically say that if you're not worried about your future, your head is definitely not on right. Cause that's the main thing. Like, then people try to live in the now as if they try to do get rich quick schemes that it's not gonna work. Like, you can't have a get rich quick scheme. Like, you gotta work for what you want. So I had to answer a call, man. My bad, man. Alright, so now basically, with that being said though, so basically, like, yeah, I say that to say that, like I said, it really just depends. It definitely depends. Because you got some households with the people who still stay with their folks. And, you know, like I said, I ain't bashing nobody. You know, it is what it is. You live how you live. However, I ain't bashing nobody. But I'm definitely gonna tell you that, like, people that still do have that ability to stay with their folks rent free and all that, and don't have to worry about no bills, you got it made. But at the same time, be fucked. Straight up. It could be effed over. It could be all the way effed over. Because that's almost like a trap in a way. Because now when you got that ability to be able to live rent free, not have to worry and stress about bills, none of that, you get the opportunity to do whatever the fuck you want. Anything. So that means, how are you going to think more into your future if you have the whole chance to live it now? Because you don't have stuff you have to take care of because, like I said, you living rent free or something, or you don't got nothing to take care of. So that's basically just what I'm saying. Like, let me see how I'm gonna put this. I basically say you trapped because, and it's really by choice too, because at the end of the day, most of all of us can either go get our own places, even go roommate with somebody or something where you have a priority, where you gotta take care of something for yourself, like I said, rent, like even a car note or something. But I feel as if a car note maybe not enough for people, because that's easy. All you gotta do is just have a job, and just pay your car note, but you ain't got rent. So in other words, you're not really investing into your future, or you're not progressing to your future, because it just depends though. Because if you live in that mindset that because some people could take advantage of that. I could say that. You could take advantage of that. If you could live rent-free with somebody, because there's many ways to be able to try to get rich, get some money some kind of way, by just having some type of business or being some type of influencer or anything. Like this, like what I'm doing now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could say eventually, I hope I probably do end up making the money for it, because, I mean, you know, I'm on here doing it, so why not get paid for giving knowledge to people, basically? You see what I'm saying? So, and that's basically just what I want to give knowledge to people anyway, because, like I said, our generation, or just the world in general, is always sleep. Everybody's always sleep. Everybody's not woke like that. because I know I wasn't at first. It took a few things to hit my life to fully wake me back up, because I was always on and off with society, and now I just completely cut society out. Like, I don't mess with society no more. So, like I said, if you really care about your future, you could take advantage of living rent free, because you could work towards your future and save money and invest in your future and become something or make money, instead of having to always work for the white man. And no offense to any people of that race, because I mean, I don't discriminate, or I'm not racist. Like, I done had a few friends of that race, and like, I mean, I don't know about now too much now, because I don't really have a lot of friends, and that's another thing. I'm reflect on. I don't have friends for real. I don't have much friends, like, clearly on my fingers. Like, you know what I'm saying? One hand I could count friends. Because usually I don't have friends. I say, if anything, if you're going to be close to me, you're going to be a brother. I ain't going to look at you as a friend. Other than that, you're an associate. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how you feel about it. But, yeah. So really just my whole intake on that is just like, I feel like life should be taken seriously. Because if it's not taken seriously, then you just living in the now. And living in the now, like I said, why it's going to be all fun and everything now, that's cool. Okay, cool. You know. Everybody been there. Everybody do it. Everybody still do it. I've been there, done it, but don't want to do it no more, because I'm to that point where I'm worried about my future now, because living in now is not going to do nothing for me long term. So, I mean, yeah. Because everybody's going to stay stuck in that hole, just having fun, out partying, out drinking, out smoking, all that. Just all that, because that's what you see everybody doing. That's what all your friends doing and all that. But mind you, this all your friends, all your people you cool with. Okay, I get that. But how's that going to get you anywhere in life? That's what I'm wondering. That's why you always got to that's why I step back from a lot of people, like I said, rather they like it or not. Because, I mean, again, as I stated in one of my videos before, there is nobody currently helping me in my life. I'm not saying I ain't ever been helped before, or I ain't never had no type of help. I'm not saying none of that. But at the same time, no, especially mentally, because that's what most people don't realize. A lot of people is mentally fucked, like mentally. Like, you can have all this stuff physically, but your mind is not set free, because you mentally, you know what I'm saying? You fucked up. There's nothing you can do. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is helpful or not to y'all, to anybody. Maybe it is. Like I said, maybe it's not. But I'm going to speak the real and the facts from myself and my experience. So, like I said, I truly believe you should take life seriously. And I'm saying specifically now, if you in your 20s, really that's where, I would say even before that. If you're young, even if you're young, you're like 15, like, I wish I was this young thinking about my future back then, because I probably would have been a millionaire by now, if I'm being honest. Like, I ain't even BSing or nothing, like, because people just be chatting, people just be talking, people say all this, and hell yeah, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that and third. But how you gonna be rich without applying pressure? You see what I'm saying? So that's my whole point. Like, if we all start now in our early 20s, all the living now, and I get that's the whole thing. People live a YOLO lifestyle. They think, oh, you only live once, so what if I don't make it to tomorrow? You know what? That only can't happen. It's because you out doing this dumb shit everybody else is doing. You out and partying in clubs and all this extra bullshit. Like, of course you could possibly lose your life by tomorrow. You know, God forbid for all y'all, but of course you could lose your life by tomorrow or by the night or anything, because you out where all you outside, you with the action, that all that. Well, it's nothing but BS. Society is nothing. Rather, you could live you could humble yourself now, in your early 20s, or even, like I said, even earlier than that. So we ain't gotta look back on life if we make it to that point, which I fully strongly believe is I'm gonna make it to that point, especially because I'm about to mix everything. Now, if anybody ever had any static with me, beef with me, anything, I wouldn't know why, because, I mean, who I beef with? I don't be out. I don't want nobody girl. You know, I don't hang with this person. Oh, because y'all don't hang with each other. You know, I'm not in nobody's mix. Like, that's why I stay out the mix. I'm to myself. Because I ain't got time for none of that. I got something to live for and something to build. So, yeah, man, like I said, best advice I could just give is start early now, chill and party later. That's the best way I could look at it, because, I mean, you can party and chill now and work hard later. That's backwards. Why work hard later? When you work hard now, chill later. And that's what most people be getting it messed up at and don't be thinking about it. Like, because if you really look around us, especially in warehouses, you see all these older people, these like people in their late 30s, people in their early 40s, people in their 50s. And don't get me wrong, some of them could either just doing it because they bored sometimes. That could sometimes be the case. Or they just need an extra income. But a lot of the times, people be, especially if you think about it, a lot of these people be in these jobs for longer than they need to be. And why is that? Because that means they was BSing in they early 20s. They BS their 20s around. Like, they just wasted, how they say, you waste your 20s. I'm not trying to waste my 20s. But that's what people do. They waste their 20s. Work hard later. No, you work hard now. Chill later. Party later. Straight up, man. That's all I got to say. So, yes, I take life seriously. I think you should take life seriously. If you don't, that's on you. I don't care. It's not my life. But I'm just here to give advice and to motivate people to just change the way you think. Change your mindset. And, yeah, that's all I got to say, man.